microphone live. We are here to get in the shed to do some practicing here. It is so rewarding to practice, y'all. Just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Such a blessing. Thank you, Lord. All right, y'all. So, check. Yep, we good. The vote. The microphone is on. Actually, I can turn this down. And get the saxophone. Right, get the saxophone. And on today, I wanted to shed and share a little bit. I've been listening to If This Isn't Love. It was a musical, and Cannonball did it. He's killing. I need to learn it all the way. Anyway, I gotta learn it. I'm in the wrong key. Yeah, but it's a really nice song. What's going on, everybody? Let me know where you're watching from, where you're at, and I'll pull up the chat and be able to comment back there. All right, what's going on? We here, we here. What up, Ernest? How you doing, brother? Q, what's going on? I'm doing well. There's another Q. Yes, sir. Yeah, just thankful to be able to share Anyway, tonight I got to play at Scat Jazz Lounge with my band. Shows at 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock in downtown Fort Worth at Scat Jazz Lounge. So make sure you come on through if you're going to be around. I need to practice getting up there. It's a finger movement. different way. That's easier. Which faster? Anyway, I'm just messing around, y'all. One of the things you do is you explore and you just kind of play random things or kind of melodies, uh, changes or chords, scales and stuff like that. And you just kind of what they call uh, noodling or just kind of playing around, just not really with a particular agenda in mind, more so than just uh, getting your fingers warmed up. Also, too, I'm building something. I'm working on creating a program for musicians, not just musicians, but people really who need to take their business to the next level. And I have to be the first candidate. So a lot of things that I'm going to be updating and changing. So you'll see that reflected in what I do over the next coming weeks and months. So with the Sound Musician Mentorship Program, we've been working on our business. So I have some students who developed um, a vision for actually a business, establish the business. They're working on getting all their setup together and working on getting funding for the business and also um, different, looking at different passive income opportunities. And all of this is what we're doing, a part of the mentorship program. So if you haven't learned about it, you know, you need to go to shed.quamanfowler.com, and that's how you be a part of it. We not only go over music stuff, but we go over business too. And so a lot of things I've learned this year that I didn't know. And so I've been implementing those things for myself and helping my mentees to develop and get things together as well. So that's exciting. And also, just an update, I did was able to get my status back for Quaman Fowler Music Foundation. So great things going to be going on there. It's a nonprofit, and so that's actually meeting today to get that account set up at the bank. So, but yeah, great stuff going on. You have to work on your business, and then your business will work on you, so that your business can work for you. And a lot of people don't know how or what to do to get their business going. And so you can have great ideas, but if you don't have the infrastructure, you know, or the finances for it, um, it'll crash. And even if you have the finances and you don't have the infrastructure, you know, it could be a problem. Or you can have the infrastructure but no finances because you don't really know how to get finances. And so it's you know, one of those things where you need the leadership, you need the right information so that you can actually get your stuff set up the right way and be on that path. So yeah, so great things coming with my mentorship program. What up? What up? What up? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did turn this. He said the mic low. Thank you for your feedback. All right, all right, all right. Check. Oh, let me look at my. I know it popped up then, right? Okay, cool. What's going on, everybody? I'm sorry the mic was low. I need to go over here and look at my meter here. Is that better? I have to turn it down when I'm playing so it's not too loud. But thank you for letting me know about that. Okay. So, yeah, I turned it up. Is that right? Two. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Okay, is that good now? Sorry about that. Where's my... But I know when I'm trying to look at my monitor here. I need to get somebody in here to help help me with my sound, cause help me with my setup again. Is that good? Okay, good. All right, cool. So I see the chat area here. All right, cool. Now, I'ma play, but now my playing is gonna be loud, and I need to pull up my audio so I can see. My meter, there it is. I got my meter up here. But yeah, fascinating discoveries, and it's been good. Like you don't know what you don't know, and then once you find out about things, and you're like, golly, this was available the whole time, but I was just so focused on what I was focused on, and that's why it's good to have mentorship in a community. I've been saying that for months because it's so true. People don't understand how much they miss out from not being a part of the right community and not having the right leadership. And I stress that because, I'm a living testimony. I've always had a mentor and leaders that I've followed and observed and watched and books that I've read. And I was hungry for the information and the understanding so that I can implement those things into my life. And the thing that's so beautiful about our lives and even our brain, everybody's different. So it's kind of your path to success is really customized. Everything, you can see other people doing things, and you're just like, yeah, I want to do that, or I really like the way they do that. But they're able to do what they're doing based on their upbringing, their situation, their vantage point, and there's so many variables that go into a person doing what they're doing the way they're doing it, and so this is why it's such a challenge. It's a problem for people who have identity issues, and you're trying to do stuff that you've seen other people do, and you really don't have a strong conviction to reason why you're doing it. It's more so like you're just doing it because you see other people doing it, or you were told that this was what you're supposed to do, and you're really unsure about it, and you're doing it just because. And so, we're not We're not supposed to be living like that, but that's the thing. People don't think. People just react. And you can also think about how people have been programmed from a child and from what they've heard, the industry stuff that they've listened to. And so it's just a belief system. The Bible says that we're supposed to be transformed by the renewing of our minds so we can prove what's that good and acceptable, perfect will of God. And so you got to be renewed. You only get renewed when you're hearing the word and you're acting upon it. It's one thing to hear the word, but you got to be a doer. All right. You can't be a hearer only. And so you only benefit from the word that you apply. You know what I'm saying? The word it will prosper in the area that it's applied, and that's the beauty about it. You can hear preaching all you want, but it's all about, are you going to implement the truth? You only benefit from the truth that you apply. It's and you should know the truth, and the truth will make you free. Make you is what it says. It doesn't say set. Make. What does that mean? Making is a process. And even from, all the years of practicing and playing and recording and all these different things, my voice is made. My voice on the horn is made. He uses us as his instrument. So it's like our calling and voice. We have to go through stuff so that we can get to stuff. We have to go through stuff so we can get to stuff, to revelation, where it's our whole message, won't be as potent and connect with a certain person like you if I hadn't have gone through what I've gone through and had the confidence to share from that experience. But it's such a liberating thing when you overcome and you want to share, even if you, and the thing about it, we don't have it all together. We won't ever have it all together because we're not perfect. But if you are honest and you have the right motive and heart to share and help people, you just do it. And those people who are watching you, around you, or the people who are your sphere of influence, they'll latch on, they'll follow you and what you're doing. So that's the beauty about all of this stuff, this journey of life. We have to be obedient. I mean, God has been really, he has been really good to me. And it's like I've been just applying, trying to do the things that I feel he's been, putting on my heart to do with structure and setting up everything for these next coming months. All right. So I'm looking at the comments over here. I'm sorry I had to turn up my mic and everything. So what's going on? What up, Sax? Sax Lex, what's going on? He say, big fan here. Awesome. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Yes. Okay, good. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna just play a little bit. I'm gonna turn this down. See, the problem I have every time I adjust the chat and try to see you all's comments, my meter for my audio goes away. So let me see if I can pull that up here, because I don't want to be blasting y'all out when I start playing sax. That's like the trade-off. I could get another mic and put it in here. I need to have that clip-on mic. Oh man, I just got a thought. What I need to do, I probably don't need to tell y'all, but it's y'all wouldn't. I mean, it's pretty. I'm thinking about a sharing some stuff with a local manufacturer. That's what I'm thinking about. Um, I got some connections now with some funding resources, and I was just thinking about working on my own line of product. But anyway, that's what I was thinking about. I just got that idea. That's the benefit too from shedding. When you practice, you get all kind of revelation. People miss out. Let me turn this back up. Do I need to turn this back up? So people, oh, yeah, that's my level. So people miss out, man. You know, they get so caught up in the minutia of everyday life and work and all of that. And when you don't take time to yourself to have your own time or shared time, it's like you miss out on revelations that you could be getting. You got to have some time to yourself and time where you can explore various things, and that's where you get your revelation. Away from the the day-to-day grind and stuff. And you know, we here, me and my wife, we have the grandparents. You know, her mom and dad got the kids, so we got some time. You know, so that's always a blessing. You know, to be able to have family that can keep the kids while you have your time. All right, so yeah, and so I'll just be playing different lines and shapes and stuff. Yes, appreciate it. You need to share with me. Yeah, come on, Shed. Join the mentorship program. Shed.quamanfowler.com or text Shed to that number that I've listed. So he says he's inspired every day, focused on the sound and what is that? The turning. What is that? Tunning. What you mean? It's probably a typo. Timing, right? Yeah. Focusing on the sound and the timing. Yeah. Okay. So let me turn this back down a little bit. And it's always good to play a cappella and work on some songs and playing changes and stuff. But yeah, we meet every Tuesday and Thursday. Um, but like I say, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna work on something to share with you all pretty soon. Gonna be really good. We're gonna start doing some things at a physical location here in our area. So, like I said, you'll see the updates, and it's been a long time coming, but you know, you just got to be obedient and keep on implementing the things that you learn, and the fruit will start to show. All right. So stuff takes time. It's not an overnight process. It's a journey. You know, it's definitely a journey. All right. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna pull up this chat so I'll see you all every time I pull up my mic monitoring. Okay, there we go. What up, Will? What's going on? Oh, it's impeccable. Okay, it sounds really good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Will. He's always been there. Appreciate the encouragement, Will. Mark Parker. Okay. No play like Parker. Yep. He's the best. Okay. All right, cool. So he said that the mic sounds really good. So let me turn it down a little bit. You know what I'm gonna play? I'm gonna play a hymn. I'm gonna play some gospel here. I played this morning on a prayer call. I did this on the Vision CD, but I want to show you all something. Oh man, blessed assurance. I played that on the prayer call this morning. Okay, yeah, blessed assurance. So every Tuesday and Thursday on my Zoom for my mentees. So I do it for those people who are part of the Sound Musician Mentorship Program. So if you want information on that, go to info.quamanfowler.com. info.quamanfowler.com. I put the link. What's a link in the description of this video? You can click on it. It'll take you to where you can see. Marvell's friend. Okay. That's right. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Quentin, right? Yeah, Q. Yeah. Yeah, it's still over here in my yeah, in my box. I got you. So he trying to yeah, he got a mouthpiece. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. What's going on, everybody? I know that's really loud. Thank y'all for hanging with us here on a Saturday. We're playing at Scat Jazz Lounge tonight. I was gonna put on my headphones so I could hear what it sounds like. But yeah, we're playing with my group tonight at Scat Jazz Lounge. The show's at 8 o'clock and 10. 8 o'clock and 10. It's gonna be good. We're gonna get into some great music. There we go. That don't sound bad if I play. You know, I can move this around. And I record. This is what I record with on my albums. And I got to get back to writing some new music too. All right, y'all. I'm gonna play some tunes. Any of my tunes that you want to hear? Any requests? Okay, so let's see here. I missed some of the comments. Okay. All right. So I use A55 mic. Okay. But I need 3 reeds or good reeds. I like Rigatti. Rigatti is good. And yeah, they're like one of the best. I appreciate you. Yep, Sonny Rollins was my man. He's still going. He's 50 years older now. He's in his 94. Yes, indeed. What y'all have any requests? I'll see if I can catch it. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. We're live here, and I'm just shedding and sharing some stuff. That's good. What's going on, my bro? Everything is all right, bro. I hadn't done that one in so long. Everything is all right. I don't even know if I have a play along. Man, that's a good one though. What's going on, Torian? I'm almost there, bro. I'm working on some stuff. I'm gonna get on my aesthetics. I'm not. I'm gonna get it. Let me see. I don't know if. Let me see. Um. Everything is all right. I don't know if I have because I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's not on this new computer. But let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna just search. I gotta turn this on though. Okay, so I don't know if I have that one. You put me on the spot with that one. I don't know if I had that play along accessible to me. You upgrade phones and stuff, and I don't have my playlist in on this phone. Everything is all right. I might. Let's see. I do have the chart to it. I hadn't played that. I gotta start back playing that one. Yeah, it's not in the rotation. Well, I guess I could put in everything. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Everything is all right. Play along. Yeah. No, I don't have it there. I don't have it. I can play it a cappella. All right, let me turn this down. I forgot it. Is that the right key? Is that the right key, y'all? Man, I haven't played that one in years. Let me see. That's what I did wrong. I went to A flat. I was supposed to go to D flat. That's what kind of threw me off. Wow. Appreciate you for throwing that one out there. Yeah, 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 yeah. On the record, it's C sharp. Yeah, C sharp. Yeah. Um, oh, yeah. I need to get back on that one. I definitely. Oh. But yeah, I definitely could. You know, put that back into rotation. I just forgot. You know how you just kind of drift in other. You know, gravitate to other songs. What's going on, Melvin? So what's up? He says, Mr. Quaman Fowler, outstanding, had prayer conference. Oh, awesome. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, he was on there. Thank you so much. No problem. Definitely want to stay in contact with you for music. No problem. Okay, got you. Okay, Melvin Brown. Okay, excellent. Nice. You never know who's watching. Oh, no problem, no problem. Special thanks. Okay, I will definitely save your number, Dr. Brown, here. I'll do that actually now, so I won't forget. Yeah, it was great to start the morning off today on the prayer call. I hadn't been on a prayer call, conference call in a minute, but it's always a blessing. Definitely praying all the time, but always good to chime in with others and start your day off right. All right, let me add this number here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right. And then 9, 6. And obedience, man. I'm just calling you so you'll have my. All right, I called you. All right, there we go. Grand Prairie, good 30 minutes away. But yeah, obedience, man. It's like stuff don't have to be as hard. I think, I was talking about suffering before, and you can suffer because of bad decisions that you've made, or you can suffer because of something somebody else did to you that you wasn't able to defend yourself, or you wasn't aware of things and somebody took advantage of you. But when you suffer, you can also suffer from doing right, but it's different. When you are doing the right thing and you suffer because of it, see, there's a different reward. Because you got people who will do wrong or who aren't pursuing God, and they seem to be productive and everything is going well for them. And sometimes we'll sit back and question, like, God, why? It seems like everybody is prospering, or they are prospering, and I'm sitting here struggling. And I've talked about this before on my my live streams, and I was just talking about, see, it's all about perspective, where one person might be focusing on business and multiplying funds, and they're not focusing on their spiritual growth. And then you got people who focus on their spiritual growth and they're not focusing on, building a business. Or you have people that will focus on developing their musicianship and getting really good, but they're not focusing on branding and marketing because, they feel that all they have to do is focus on the area that they want to, and other people who are inspired, they will want to work with them, or they would hire them or sign them or whatever. But even in those situations, the area that you neglect of focusing on, somebody else is going to see an opportunity and can take advantage of you. Now, the beauty about being a believer and having faith and trust in God, you stay close to him, he'll tell you what to do. We can't focus on everything, but he will lead us and guide us unto all truth. And that's what the Holy Spirit is for. And so, like, there are seasons in my life where I focused heavily on music. There were seasons in my life where I really buckled down and really, grew spiritually. And it's not to say I don't do those things now, as much as, no, it's more so of a, I have family, I have a wife and kids, I have a business, couple businesses, and I have a bigger vision, and so a bigger responsibility. So what happens when you first get here as a child, we develop our talents and skills, and we get fascinated with things, and then we'll pursue those things, and we'll learn the ins and outs of those things that we pursue, whether it be hobbies or skills that we learn from playing video games, playing with our friends, conversations and interactions we have with people. Then things develop, and so we gravitate to certain areas, and we find that we like or have a passion towards these particular areas. So for me personally, the saxophone, and then entrepreneurship. Even as a kid, like, I was always interested in creating and recording and doing video and doing audio, and so the industry of the business, the technology, and all of that affects the business, because today we're not using tapes, we're not using records. We're not even using CDs like that. It's all digital. So the business changes, and then you got web 3, with apps, social media, and cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and peer-to-peer sharing, streaming. All of those things affect our ecosystem and our habits and the way that we consume information. And so with that, we have to change and adapt. And a lot of times you don't know how really to go about what you have. You just know that things are changing and you need to kind of adapt. And so we have these platforms that we can share with people all and connect with people all over the world. But in the midst of that, you have to update your presentation, and it can be a lot. And I know a lot of people don't know how to navigate that area or this area, this space, but you can see that there's money in it. But a lot of people just don't know how to monetize it and pull things together. But why did I say all that? I was talking about focus and like suffering. So it's always there, and it's not just about, the extremes where people are taking advantage of you, in a negative way. I'm talking about even suffering in the areas where you're not aware of things. And I've been really heavy on this for the last month or so, Like the things that you don't know can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So you might be in a situation where you're trapped. You feel like you don't have time to pursue the things that are really on your heart to pursue, whether it's being with your family or whether it's having the resources to be able to do your business the way you want, or to really record, express yourself musically or whatever it is. And you're suffering because of it. And the thing that's ironic about that, like, you are where you are because that's where you want to be. That's the harsh reality. So it's like, it's always our responsibility. I don't care if things were done to us or we were just not around the right people or in the circumstances. We can be a victim of circumstances, and you can be a victim of bad decisions. But when you come to the knowledge or the awareness of what's wrong, then it's your responsibility, or it's our responsibility to be like, you know what? I need to do something about this, because now I've been made aware that I don't know how to, I've been made aware that this is the problem. So now I need to learn what I need to do to fix it and implement what I learned into my day to day. So that's how you're going to be able to change, to grow, to develop, personal development, right? And so it's always an ignorance thing. Yes, it's always an ignorance. And so your ignorance is going to hurt you, and you're going to suffer because of it. You might not even be aware of how you're suffering, or you can just be so used to it that you think that that's all there is. And that's not true. You just have to it starts with you actually with your prayer and your communication with the Lord. You know, here I am, God, you know, I'm in this situation. How can I grow out of this? Or how do I get out of this situation? The thing about it, he don't poof and just take you out of it. It's like you got to go through it. Remember I was saying earlier, you got to go through so you can get to whatever it is that you need to get to. And through your suffering is you learn obedience. And so, and there's a testimony there. It's like we're able to identify or relate with people, connect with people based on what we've been through. And they see that they, they'll see that we have experience, and they'll trust us to then even lead them through or help them through the situation that they're going through. So that's why it's important to be obedient and implement what you have, been turned on to, or what has been brought to your awareness. If you can implement it right here and right now, then it can help you to, to grow. And so that's really the principle and the secret that you get even from practicing, right? Because, as I learn new things, listen to players, listen to things, and learn new songs, I'm learning. I'm like taking things from those songs, and I'm able to implement them into my voice. So I've been doing. I listened to "If This Isn't Love." It was Cannonball Adderley, and man, his lines and stuff was just really nice. Let me turn this down a little bit. Something like that. I got to go back and finish learning it. Oh, I was an accident. Let me take these off. I can hear myself. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Ooh, I'm playing the rhythm changes. I switched to C major. Look at that. Woo! That's pretty nice. Woo! Oh, that's nice. I just remembered I need to shed on my It's For Real Dog song. Yes, indeed. What's going on, y'all? Everybody okay? We're here in the shed. How's everybody? Everybody good on this Saturday? Just shoot me a message in the chat. I can see you. I can see the comment there. Okay, let me look at the time. I've been in here. What's going on? Appreciate the love. Yeah, we at an hour and 18 minutes. That should be cool. It was a good share session. It's so much that I want to share, and I'm going to organize it better, y'all. I promise you, you're going to see the fruit. I finally got this stuff constructed. Stuff takes time. Well, I tell you what it takes. It takes work, time, and money. You know, those are the things that you're going to always be juggling. Work, time, and money. You got to put in the work if you got the time. If you don't have the money, you got to pay somebody else to do the work. They can, so it's always leverage, right? We can't do everything. And I think that principle right there is the thing that really keeps people stuck. They don't understand that. Like, it's only so much you can make when you're just working a job if it's fixed. You know what I'm saying? And if you got all these bills, the residual bills, you need to have residual income. And so you have to have time to learn, or take time when you have it to learn other options, learn about resources and things that you could do. And you have to leverage too with your own personal management of finances, right? Our credit, you know what I'm saying? Do you have good credit? If your credit is bad, then you got to pay somebody to help you repair it. If you don't have the money, then you got to take the time to learn what it is that you need to do so that you can do those things on your leisure time to repair your credit. Because when you get better credit, you can, when you have a business, you can be a personal guarantor or guarantor, what they call it, for your business, so that you can get business funding. Then once you get a business, you still have to grow your profile, and you got to get a DUNS number, and you have to, you connect with the vendors and make sure you are paying those vendors, and so it can report to DUNS. So it's a long process, but the thing about it if you're not aware of all of those things, you have to connect with somebody who is aware of it. And that's why I do my mentorship program. So the mentorship program gives you access to me throughout the week. And so we not only deal with music, but we also deal with business, these type of things. So I have students that are started their businesses, and they're setting up their bank accounts, and they're getting set up to be get funding and stuff like that. And then we have passive income opportunities that you can take advantage of while you're working on the thing that you're passionate about. But you got to have a vision, you got to have a business plan of action so that you can actually know how you're going to go about things. So all of that said, why did I say all of that stuff? I mean, that's the type of person I am. But I said all of that to say I've been learning a lot of these things and implementing these things, and I've always been one that loves to share information. And so if you want to lock arms with me, just shoot me a message at go to the number that I've shared, 877-360-4014. Shoot me a message at 877-360-4014. If anything has connected with you on today from the shedding, the insight that I've shared today, just shoot me up. And if you want, shoot me up. Hit me up. Don't shoot me up. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But shoot me a message. I was going to say hit me up. Hit me up, and then we'll get together, and I'll let you know about some things that I'm putting together to help you. All right. I think that's good for now. I'm going to go in here and see what the missus is up to, and then we'll probably get some breakfast. And I got a meeting later here this afternoon at the bank, getting stuff taken care of. I'm excited about next week. You know, every day I'm building and growing. And so I always love to share that. And you'll be seeing too, Quaman Fowler Music Foundation. I'll be sharing some things about that, what the vision is there for my nonprofit organization as well. So all of those things are in the works. So thank y'all so much for watching, and look forward to connecting with you. Reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram. I get those messages late, so you can send me a private message on Facebook. I'll get those. Or you can text me, email me, info@quamanfowler.com. All the information I've put on the screen. But we'll see y'all next time. Okay. Later.